Sam.
Cam.
Salmon Cam.
Welcome snack.
Wow. I was drinking water while you're doing Atlantica.
Wow, seeing water makes me thirsty, I guess. Alright. I guess aqua tanks are those big bobies, right?
Yeah.
With all the little guys holding them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're not holding them up. They're hanging from the aqua tank. Because, you know,
Yeah.
he's underwater. He doesn't need to be held up. He's not that heavy.
Oh, interesting. Triple notes are not always star notes.
I remember when triple notes were special.
Alright, I think I got all the stuff. Even though I got hit a few times.
Okay.
That's zero. They even have 0.2 stuff.
They have everything.
That's cool. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Every game is pretty important to the story, except maybe Recoded.
They have Recoded.
Wow.
But yes,
they do have everything.
also, yes, they have part of your world.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Ah, here we go. I hope, is Jack a guest in this world? I hope so. Oh, interesting. He's not. At least not in this song. Also, Sora, Donald, and Goofy look normal.
Yeah, they don't have the alternate stuff. That background. I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts is a big part of the reason why Disney started being okay with their name on Nightmare Before Christmas. Because like all the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandising didn't even come until after Kingdom Hearts.
That's interesting. Were they always just worried that they didn't think it was for kids?
I don't know why they didn't want their name on Never Christmas. It was just that was one of the movies they used Touchstone for. It's not even necessarily that they were worried about not being for kids so much as look. It's not Disney doesn't use Touchstone because they're like, oh, we don't want our name on it. We don't want to be associated with it. It's because they don't want audience members to be like, oh, this is probably a kids thing.
Oh, so it's the opposite.
Yeah.
All right, this part is definitely different sounding because of the MIDI shit. Like that sounded like a really MIDI instrument.
This part too.
So far, I don't think the instruments make me, like the MIDI doesn't make me perform the song less because it's just the instruments that are different, not the rhythm of the song.
I think it helps because I think parts of the song are more clear in the MIDIs, but it really screws me up with the Kingdom Hearts 2 songs.
Yeah.
You already unlocked Hollow Bastion and End of the World. So, you know, if you were speedrunning this game, you could theoretically just skip the rest of Kingdom Hearts 1 songs.
But I don't want to speedrun the game. Songs are lit.
My fellow Americans, I am not a speedrunner.
Spooks of Spooks of Halloween Town.
For completionism too, there actually is a
We did Olympus Coliseum already, right?
Nope.
We didn't?
That's
Wow.
part of the second set of levels.
Oh.
Which makes sense a little bit because even though it's one of the first worlds you visit, it's one of the last ones you finish.
That's a good point.
I showed you. Did you ever see my my Oogie Boogie 2 no movement attempt?
I think you did show me that, yeah.
Not my attempt on the second fight, because I showed you the successful attempt, the successful run in the first fight. You know what the second fight was, right?
Where he turns into like a giant castle thing.
Yeah. The attempt was just me attacking until I get stuck under his foot or something, and then that's it. You can't really do anything about that because it's not really a boss so much as a platforming challenge, so you can't actually no move with it.
All right, that part was legitimately kind of tricky. That was not too bad.
So this game actually has a one-handed mode.
No.
Where there's no multi-notes. I mean, they appear, but you can just press X once.
Is that like an accessibility feature?
Sort of. It's also
That's
just,
actually kind of nice.
It's also just an alternate way to play. Nice.
Does that mean you can no movement the song?
You can no movement co-op mode,
Nice.
and you might be like, "How do you do that?" I found out that you don't actually have to move for glide notes in co-op mode. The track is just so narrow that you never have to move.
You know, I feel like we con on that.
I told you
beta.
that in the demo. That's when I found it out. Yes, I told you that then too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, this Coliseum's over there. I guess it's on to Neverland. I'm sad that Jack is not a guest in that world. Maybe
they just couldn't get his likeness.
Or maybe they saved him for the Cage 2 Halloween Town. This will be an interesting one to do.
Yep.
This song's not very... well, it's a difficulty 7. We need a win percentage of 66% or more on Battleship.
Is there like a ranked online Battleship I can play?
Actually, I think there is. There's a website that one of my friends showed me from Stony Brook called, I think, Board Game Arena. And it has online implementations of a bunch of physical board games. One of them is Battleship. I don't know if it has an online ranked, but it does track a lot of statistics, so maybe it does.
You just remind me of Board Game Online.
I also know about Board Game Online.
That's such a funny game.
I got bored of it quickly.
Well, it is a board game.
Thunder!
I still need to upload it, but I did, you remember the fight against Anti-Sora?
Yes.
I did that no movement.
Nice.
And I also did Captain Hook. Oh, you saw my dream, right?
Which one?
The Kingdom Hearts 1 dream?
Thunder!
I don't know if I remember that one.
It was recent. It was a tweet. And I think they posted the tweet at 5 a.m. too.
I think I remember that.
It was... I had a dream that I was searching for Kearney marks in Kingdom Hearts 1, and I found a door on the clock tower in Neverland that said Descent, that people had never discovered before.
Oh, yeah. And then you were like...
And when you enter it, you end up in Traverse Town, implying that...
So you made a post, it was like, sadly, Traverse Town is in Britain.
Yeah, I was like, unfortunately, Traverse Town is in England.
And then I think you mentioned that the tweet blew up or something. Wow.
No, I just mentioned that I posted it.
I didn't even know that was possible to get. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter if I got all the stars. That is a strange song to do in a rhythm game, because it's ambient.
But that just makes it interesting.
Yeah. Pirates Gigway.
Pirates Geig.
Geig Kisk.
Geig from Earthbound Zero.
Geig from Final Fight. And Street Fighter. But he's the same guy, so.
On the one hand, he's on Final Fight. On the other hand, Final Fight is part of Street Fighter series and came after Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So, which is correct. Did you know the original name for Final Fight was Street Fighter 98?
I did not know that.
Or not 98, sorry, 89.
That would have been extra confusing, because isn't there a completely unrelated game called, like, Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 2000.
Yeah, which stars a character named Ken.
So, okay, so this is the interesting thing. Street Fighter 2000 has nothing to do with Street Fighter at all.
Yeah.
Except for fighting game inputs.
Interesting. Was it made by Capcom?
Yes, it is completely made by Capcom. And it stars Ken.
Do you think they did that as a joke?
So this is what happened. Ken is not. Wow, you did that simultaneously.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my inputs there.
His name isn't Ken. That's just the localization team did that to try to make it seem like there's continuity there. His name is Kevin Stryker, or Kevin Straker, actually. And because people found out about that, they're like, oh, it's an unrelated character named Kevin Straker, not Ken. So that means there's no continuity. So then, this is not a Street Fighter game. That was also something the West made up, but that's not true. It was always Street Fighter 2000. So, I don't know. I have no idea what the story behind that game is. They just...
Nice.
But, you know, if you think about it, in the Street Fighter 1 days, Final Fight didn't have anything to do with Street Fighter either.
True.
So if that was going to be Street Fighter 89, and then we got Street Fighter 2000, and both of them had nothing to do with Street Fighter, it wouldn't have been that weird.
Cleared all songs in 10 words. Completed all missions in 10 words.
Alright, let's go to Monstra.
Manstro.
We both pronounced it incorrectly.
Break all barrels and boxes. A very small wish. Yeah, I think I'm used enough to standard that I probably am not going to go back to beginner.
It actually becomes harder when you do that.
To go back to beginner?
Yeah.
Because you think you're going to like have like phantom notes or whatever?
Because there's no rhythm. There's no rhythm in beginner mode. This level looks really good in this game.
Yeah.
It's like, don't lie to me. This level did not look this good.
This might be the first time where they didn't just use... let's restart that.
Use what?
Where they didn't just use...
No, it's the same model, actually. They just changed the textures and lighting. Like, this is definitely the same model as the starting area. They just have this cool purple lighting.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my friend Keek, who played Monstro for the first time, and was like, I thought I'd get lost here. Everybody said they got lost here. It wasn't that bad. Remembers, I am 25 years old playing a game for children. Right.
Well, wow.
Nice. You did a rising spiral there. You see what I mean?
Two numbered games too early.
You see what I mean when I say it doesn't matter when you jump as long as you jump?
Yeah. That is a life-saving aspect of that mechanic. Look at all those rainbow excellence at the end there.
So there you can see the eye on the whale on bottom left.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, and then there was that segment came up, and I forgot what we were talking
Something
about.
about getting lost.
Oh yeah,
5 years old.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I'm 26 years old, and I still sometimes get lost in games made for children.
Well, I think when you're older and experienced,
I mean, like, his point is valid, but
I think when you're older and experienced, it's deep
Nice
jungle that's the
K3.
problem.
yeah. Because sometimes the problem is sometimes you overthink things when you're older.
The problem with Deep Jungle is that you had to keep backtracking, and that's the only game in the entire series where you really had to keep backtracking like that. In Monstro, it's easy to get lost in Monstro if you're a kid, or if you're just bad at directions, but you never have to backtrack. You can go in a straight line to the ending if you know that where you haven't gone before.
Yeah. This is supposedly the hardest level I've done so far by difficulty. And it has harder looking stars too.
Pretty monstrous, Monstro. It's a little bit surprising that Geppetto never came back.
Yeah.
Because Jiminy Cricket's always been there, and Geppetto became a gummy ship designer.
Also, Pinocchio returns.
Well, that's a New Year distance, where it's not the same Pinocchio, it's a dream of Pinocchio.
That's true.
What I really mean is both Geppetto and Pinocchio should come back and do something with the gummy ships.
Let's see how that was. I think I got the stars on that. I think it's funny how sometimes the chest shows up, but sometimes it doesn't.
It's just a random drop. That's what the middle item is for. Increases the drop rate.
That's true. Wow, look at all those rainbows. Nice.
Nice.
That wasn't too bad. Look at that face. He's like, ah.
All right, let's go to Olympus Clympus.
Olympus Columbus. Olympus Coliseum, also known as Tokyo 2020 Olympics music. God, I still can't believe they did that. Athlete introduction music. They still have the ranking boards.
They made this area way huger. They made Hercules a partner here, even though he wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, interesting.
Do you know how Disney keeps making these live-action movies
Yeah.
that nobody wants? What if one day announced a live-action Hercules, but it turns out it wasn't a live-action remake? It was just MCU Hercules.
That'd be funny.
Or it could be both.
That'd be really funny. Make like the normal Disney canon like connected to the MCU.
Thunder.
You know what that would probably mean though? Or at least what that might increase the likelihood of?
What?
An acknowledgement of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, after all, like,
God, do you think they'll ever do Marvel and Kingdom Hearts?
like in a game?
In a Kingdom Hearts game?
Absolutely.
But with the
Like that has
where
to
can
be
it
nice.
fit?
I mean, with the way the story is right now of Kingdom Hearts, it's hard to imagine almost any new Disney property being a part of a Kingdom Hearts game.
I mean, I can definitely still see them doing Star Wars. I think they
That's
can fit Star Wars in. I just don't really know where they can fit Marvel in.
I think if you can fit Star Wars, you can probably fit Marvel. I just don't know, like, what the world... Like, it's more of a question of what would the world offer that's different. Not like, how could you include it at all? Or at least, you know, maybe that's just me.
All right, welcome to the first song that I've not been able to do full chain, and that's this on Proud Mode.
Wow.
You don't need to do Proud Mode, but I did in Proud Mode, and I don't remember I went back to full chain this. I might have, like, a few months later, I went back to do full chain songs I couldn't do, which were only 2, and I did one of them. I don't remember if I did this one too. But yeah, this is such a meaty song, like... Like, those arpeggios are not as, like, clear on the orchestrated version.
Thunder.
Nice.
Thunder.
The actual breakable barrels that we just passed.
Wait, are you saying I missed a barrel?
No, I'm saying that in the background they showed the barrels on the stage, which were the actual breakable ones, which trips me up because the barrels that appear on the track use the same model as the unbreakable ones.
Yeah. It'd be kind of neat if they put like pots in there, because those were also breakable and specific to this world.
No, there was Agrabah.
Weren't there pots in?
Nope.
Oh damn! I gotta redo
And that's
that.
why I did Proud Mode. So why don't you try Proud Mode? It's total, so you don't have to redo it. It's just that there weren't enough.
If I do play again, will it put me right back in the same difficulty?
Yes.
Or so I have to go to World Tour and do
Yeah.
that.
So it's not that. So if you do Proud Mode, if you do Standard Mode again, then you'll just have 4 again. So
Were there only 4 total flying enemies? Or?
Pretty sure there were only 4 total. That's why I did Proud Mode.
Huh. Okay.
So just try it. Try Proud Mode. and you only need 6. You don't need to do full chain, but you'll probably see what I mean by this one part of the song that, oof. But see if you can survive. Are you humming?
No.
God, that's the meaty. That got me stuck for months. Oh, you actually got that one. Oh, that reminds me of another tech I found that makes it possible to do one hit. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Oh my god.
Nice.
I just piano the inputs. I'd fucking treat it like it's
X,
100 hands.
L1, and R1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I eventually did it. I remember now, I did do this. But the on the opposite end, I told you this in the demo days too. There's a way that you can do, yeah, see?
Nice.
There's a way that you can do simultaneous notes with only one hand. And that's if you press X multiple times fast enough, you can do simultaneous notes.
Yeah. That's like rhythm plinking. Alright, wow, I'm done with this world.
So, Hall of Bastion.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I got the 43rd Kyrie. Oh, here we go. This will be good. The 5/4 rhythm here. Okay, we're going back to standard because I don't think anything requires proud. Proud is fucking nuts. All right. Yeah, this game definitely has no chill.
I don't even
it's a chill
think
game.
the other Proud songs are as nuts as the one that you just did, actually. So you'll probably be able to handle other Proud songs fine. Not to say that they're, like, easier. Just, there's only one other song that has something as crazy as those arpeggios. I'm using that word, right? Right?
Sort of. Like, you're not technically wrong. I don't think. It's one of those, like, it's more like what makes an arpeggio is more the context it's used in. I think.
I don't really care about things like that, so I will continue to use it this way.
I think it's fine to call it an arpeggio.
Thunder.
You know, I mean, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I'm not like a super well-educated music scholar. But it is my understanding that the purpose of an arpeggio, especially in old games, was. Oh, this is interesting.
Oh no, I'm not talking. You're talking about like the purpose of them for the sake of like synthesis and digital music.
Well, like what they're there to do is
Emulate a chord, right?
yeah, because polytonic instruments weren't possible.
But it also just means a rapid sequence of notes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like just like when you do an arpeggio in an orchestra, that doesn't emulate a chord. That's just a rapid sequence of notes.
Nice. That was actually a pretty tough segment that I managed to do.
Honestly, I think you could handle some Proud songs. Especially since you're not going for full chains.
Nice.
That picture of the monkey.
Oh, the return to monkey.
You know the one where the monkey is doing the same exact pose and he's standing in the water too?
Oh, I thought you were referring to the one with like the monkey holding the vine, reaching out.
No. There's a picture of a monkey in the same exact pose that Riku's doing, and he's also standing in water, and he's smiling too.
I don't think I know that picture.
Okay. So it's up. Okay. One, you should use an item, and two, this is probably easier to get the third one on Proud mode.
Okay.
So, do
item boost, right?
Item boost, yes, and Mickey.
Okay. Let's do it.
Also, God, this sounds completely different from the orchestration.
Yeah, it definitely sounds a lot meatier.
It sounds muffled.
Oh, wow. All right, hopefully I got it.
See? You only
Wasn't
lost
too bad.
25% of your health. Proud mode isn't that crazy. I think you're only like halfway there. Yeah, 17. Well, might as well do the rest on standard.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do Proud again and try to get better. That also works probably better, actually. You cleared it, but not complete.
Should I still use items, you think?
Yes.
Okay. And that's
And
not
when
that crazy.
when you see a rapid sequence of notes, like, oh no, intimidating. But then if you just follow the rhythm of the music, you're good. Like that.
think it's funny that the sword guys...
Invisibles.
Is that what they're called?
They're called invisible.
I think it's funny that they can be killed in like 2 hits, considering how annoying they were.
Yeah. Nice air combo, dude. One option select I like doing. Actually, I'm not going to tell you to do this because it does mess you up in some songs. Never mind. I had to learn not to do it. All right. Thanks to the excellent bar, we know which parts of the song that you did better or not. You did worse in total, but the parts that are higher than last time, like the darker parts of what you did last time and the brighter parts of what you did this time.
So it's mostly in the middle I did worse.
You're good. I think you did it. Yep. See?
It's a very specific story scene.
Yes. All right, World Tour. Let me take the time. Do the left one.
Wicked Melody. What is this? Oh.
165, so do Proud.
Okay. No items.
No items.
Okay.
This is the music for fighting Maleficent, so...
That's why it's still on Hollow Bastion.
I mean, it's not like only the music for Maleficent, but it's like the most notable fight with this song.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get the rhythm there. I think the TV being loud is not helping.
Up to earn 0 experience.
Well, it's the first time that happened.
But yeah, that part that you lost on, you're not supposed to go as fast as you think you're supposed to go. Just follow the rhythm. It's actually the same rhythm as those glide notes.
Thunder.
Oh, jeez.
But that should be enough enemies.
I could not get the rhythm of that song. It's not a song I know as well as the others, I think. At least I cleared it. Nope. I also
It's
didn't
fine.
have enough.
You can do the rest on standard mode.
Okay.
That's part of the strat. World Tour.
It's gonna play the cutscene, but I guess that's
With
fine.
his heart clouded by darkness, Riku stood in Sora's way. As they fought, Sora realized that his power came from his friends, not his weapon.
That was a cool story beat.
When Sora found out that my heart had been inside him all along, he saved me without sparing a thought for what might happen to him. Now it was my time to save him. As I wished for that strength, something incredible happened. Hoping that we would never be separated again, I gave Sora my lucky charm.
Yeah, so just do that in standard, get the rest of the missions, and then we'll cut it.
Okay.
See, I'm not trying to force you to do proud and only do things with proud. It's just you clear the missions faster when you choose the right difficulties for the missions. Because you might have had to play this song like 3 times on standard, because these witches aren't grounded.
I'm much better. I got the 33rd Riku.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. So we're gonna cut it here.
Yep.
All right, ready? All right, wait, no, not ready. Okay, I'm gonna cut it on the world map. And we don't need to sync anymore.
All right. Well,
Oh, we're like a fifth of the way through all the stars.
yep.
All right, well, see you guys next time.
See ya.